new to me. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. I didn't know if you already knew, girl, but hey girl, hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright girl, so just getting home from work, got in and out of the shower, already washed my face, doing my PM skincare routine. I just put on my niacinamide toner from Good Molecules. And girl, did you know, I just found out recently, Good Molecules products are available at Walmart now. I didn't know. I don't know how new this is. I don't know if they're just now becoming available at my local Walmart. I don't know, but it's new to me. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. I don't know if you already knew, girl, but it's news to me. I mean, if you already knew, how come you didn't tell me? I thought it was better than that. But anyway, now I'm just going in with my eye cream as well as my neck cream. These are both from Walmart. I'm excited to find out that Good Molecules products are available at Walmart now, because this is one of the brands that I go to Ulta for specifically. And you know, I love me some Ulta. I feel like I'm always there. But now that I'm to the point where my skincare routine is set, I found all the products that I like to use. I'm not trying a bunch of different things, still trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work for me. And when I'm in there, I'm usually just re-upping on something that I'm out of. I'm not looking around or trying things out or testing or trying to figure things out. I'm literally just going in to pick up what I need. So if some of what I need is now available at Walmart, I can literally just put that on my curbside order from Walmart instead of having to make a separate trip to Ulta, because the Ulta that I go to that's closest to me is not super close to me. It's not nearly as close as Walmart is. So, oh, and this is my another Good Molecules product, the lightweight daily moisturizer. And then the third Good Molecules products that I use is this eye gel. I recently got another one of these because this one is almost out. So I don't need anything from Good Molecules right now, but next time I do, instead of going to Ulta to get it, I'm gonna just put it on my curbside order from Walmart and pick it up. I definitely like that. And you know, the first thing I did when I saw that Good Molecules was available was check and see if they have the Ordinary products too. I didn't see anything. I saw a couple of products from the Ordinary available like at Walmart.com to order, but I didn't see anything available in my local Walmart. So as soon as it is, you can best believe I will probably hardly ever be in Ulta anymore. But anyway, girl, husband's cooking dinner tonight, so I don't have to do that, but I am still about to head into the kitchen and cook. Normally I would cook, like I would make egg bites for us as a breakfast option. This is just the new NYX smushy that I got, the clear one that I always put on something on my lips after my skincare. So now I have this and it smells so good. It's like a sugary coconut smell. But anyway, normally I would make egg bites for us as a breakfast option. But just in an attempt to switch things up, I'm going to make some breakfast biscuit bombs. I think is what they're called. I saw it on Pinterest. I've actually seen it on Pinterest for a while now. I just never tried it. But literally it's just a can of biscuits. And then you take each biscuit and kind of flatten it out and you put in your breakfast ingredients. I'm just going to scramble some eggs and I have some breakfast sausage and put a little cheese, and then you kind of fold or roll the biscuit dough over on top to make like a ball with all of your breakfast ingredients inside. And then you bake on the recipe that I saw, well, on the pans that I saw, like I said, I saw a few of them. I didn't really see any baking instructions and probably had to click the link, which I didn't. So I'm just going to bake them according to the instructions on the can of biscuits, like however long you're supposed to cook the biscuits for. And I'm hoping the stuff that's on the inside will already be done anyway. So we'll see. But that's what we're about to do now, and hopefully they turn out good. But let's see. All right, girl. So this is what we are working with. I made 3 so far. I have my biscuits. I just used this Grand's cans of biscuits. It's the Southern Homestyle buttermilk biscuits. It's the fluffy ones. I actually was gonna get the store brand, but they was out of those, so I got the name brand this time. Cause girl, you know I ain't got nothing against the store brand, but I have this ground up. This is the maple breakfast sausage, and then I have some scrambled eggs. I want to get them like as stuffed as I can, but I don't want to overfill them to the point where they're gonna bust open while they're baking. I want them to stay intact, but I do want them to be filled up. Okay. So what I've been doing is kind of rolling them together like a taco, and then rolling the ends together one at a time. And then once I have all the ends in, I mush them together so they get nice and warm and smushed, like actually smushed together. And then I make sure nothing busted open on the on the other side. I did have one bust open. And I think I got it back together pretty good. We'll see. I don't want to see any holes in there because I know if it's even a little bit of a hole, it's going to bust open while it's baking. Because they're going to expand at least a little bit. So, okay. All right, girl. So this is all 5. I'm going to bake per the instructions for the biscuits, which is 375 for 12 to 16 minutes. And I think I'm going to start off with just 10 minutes and see how they look, because they're not as thick as the uncooked biscuits normally would be, and the stuff on the inside is already cooked. So I'm going to start with 10 minutes and see where we are. All right, girl. So this is a finished product. You can see we have one that did bust open there, but the other 4 are still intact, and you can also see how much bigger they got. I would say cooked, they're about 1.5 times bigger than they were when I first put them in the oven, when I first put them together. So I think they look pretty good. Obviously, we're not gonna pop one open and eat one right now, even though this one is kind of popped open on its own. We're gonna save these for breakfast, but I'll let you know how they taste. Hey girl, so I'm just getting home from work. I came straight into my office so I could kind of work on a few things, and it's crazy because I feel like I haven't been in here working on anything in a whole minute, and I kind of haven't, because before I started my new job, I purposely went ahead and finished. I made sure I was done with the last round of edits for book number 4, my book that'll be out in September. And I just wanted to give myself some time to kind of get acclimated to this new work schedule and what my life looks like now with this new job. And I haven't been in my office in maybe, well, I've been in here, but I haven't been in here to work on anything that I would normally be really excited to come in here and work on in 2.5, 3 weeks. Now, this is my 3rd week at my new job, and you know, I don't work that many Fridays. I did work last Friday. I'm not working this upcoming Friday. I'm not working next Friday. So I'm excited to kind of rework my 3-day weekends. So when I'm off on Friday, I'm going to come in here in the morning. I need to work on the book cover for book number 4. I need to get my completed manuscript up on Amazon's KDP program and get all that taken care of. Getting my manuscript up is what's going to take the least amount of time, but finishing my book cover will take a little bit longer, and then getting the measurements right, which is always what takes me the longest. I need to get that done. I mean, I have August to do it because my book won't be released until the middle of September, but I want to go ahead and get started on that now, and then going forward, once I get that handled, I'll be able to kind of, on my 3-day weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is when I'll be writing. And then once I'm done writing, editing going forward, versus writing on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, possibly Sundays when I was off before. It'll now be on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays when I'll be writing and stuff. So that'll be what I'm working on this upcoming weekend. But I did want to just kind of come in here and get some energy, get some vibes in my office, because I haven't been in here in a while. I am getting used to my new job. I'm really loving it. The people that I work with are really cool. I love the hours. I love the pay. And, you know, things going well on that front. So just kind of making sure that my new job leaves space and opportunity for the things that I'm really, truly passionate about. I refuse to just let my writing and my editing and all that kind of stuff fall to the wayside because I'm too tired, because I'm working too much. So we are not going to do that. But I'm just kind of still figuring out and getting my new schedule and my new routines down. So getting all that worked out and figured out is all a part of the process. So far so good, but it has been an interesting week. Still kind of getting used to our new normal. With everything going on, I'm happy that I got everything done with my book before I started this new job, because now these past couple weeks everything has just been about everything that's been going on with, you know, family and husband's mama and work. Like, that's just kind of what's been our two top priorities right now, or at least for me, you know, my job and, you know, making sure husband is good. So now that, you know, the funeral is going to be coming up, and not that we can just all put all of that behind us, because we're literally figuring out our new normal, what life looks like for us now without his mama here, because she was a very big part of our life. So getting used to all of that and this new job, and, you know, figuring out my new schedules and how I'm going to be able to not just let this new job take over my life, because that has been the case for me in the past when I've worked full-time and, you know, working full-time and then coming home and being too tired to do other things other than like cook and go to bed. I know writing after work is not going to be an option for me, so I'm going to continue with my writing in the morning, but I also have other things to do on the days that I'm off. So getting all that figured out is definitely a challenge, but a challenge that I'm kind of excited about and looking forward to. So I'll get into that a little bit more this weekend. But yeah, for the time being, that's all I got going on. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for spending the week with me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.